Hello, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I pray everybody is in good shape of health and faith, inshallah. So, moving from where we reached last time, that is al-fi'l al-madi that we discussed, which has to do with the past tense verb. We go to al-fi'l al-mudari, that is the present tense verb. So, with the present tense verb, which we call al-fi'l al-mudari, we are looking at an action happening in the present time. So let's look at some examples. What I want you to do is that don't just consider the grammars in this. Don't consider just the grammar. You are taking vocabularies also. You are taking expressions. You are picking Arabic. So you pick everything that you can find in this. Okay. So we have al-amthila. We have number one, al-mithal al-awwal. Aghsilu yadayya. I'm washing my hands. I'm washing my hands. Albasu thiyabi. I'm wearing my dress. Albasu, wearing, from labisa. Nal'abu bil kura. Nal'abu bil kurati. We are playing with the ball. Al kura is ball. Namshi fil huqul. We are walking in the fields. Al huqul is fields. The singular is haql, which is a field, farm field or whatever field it is. Number 5, yambahu al-kalbu. Nabaha or nabhun is barking. So the dog is barking. Yantabihu al-harisu. Al-haris is the guard, the security. So the security is keeping alert. Yantabih. So when somebody tells you intabih, they stay alert or beware. Ya'akulu al-bintu. Ta'akulu al-bintu. The girl is eating. Ta'akulu al-bintu. The girl is eating. Tadhbulu al-wardatu. Tadhbulu. That is the flower or the rose. Al-warda. The rose or the flower is withering. Is withering. Okay. Al-bahs. Explanation. That is explaining the examples you've just read. Al-kalimatul ula, the first words, fil amthilati sabiqati, in the previous examples, that is just the examples you've just seen, kulluha af'alun, all of it are verbs. All of them are verbs. لأن كلا منها, because each among them, يدل على, refers to or indicates, يدل على, indicates, amalun fi zamanin khasin, an action or work in a specific time, khas, specific. Wa idha tadabbarta haza zaman, and if you should think about this time, al khas, this specific time, fi kullin minha, in each of it, wajadtahu, you find it imma hadiran, you find it to be either current, a current. If you ponder over the time, you find it to be either present, hadiran, present time, wa imma mustaqbalan, or future. Mustaqbal is future. Falfi'lu aghsilu, so the verb aghsilu, I'm washing, yadullu ala husul al-ghasl fi zaman al-hadir, it points to the occurrence of washing, husul al-ghasl, occurrence of washing, fi zaman al-hadir, in a present time, aw al-mustaqbal, or future. So somebody can tell you عندما ستأكل أو عندما تأكل ماذا تفعل, when you are eating, what do you do? أو عندما ستبدأ الأكل ماذا تفعل, when you are about to eat or when you begin to eat, what do you do? Somebody may say أغسل يدي, that is أغسل يدي, I will wash my hands. So this أغسل يدي means I will wash my hands, even though the person did not say سأغسل يدي. The person didn't bring the will, but the present tense alone has in it the meaning of the future. In Arabic, that is what I mean. In Arabic, when somebody uses the present tense, when somebody says azhabu ila al-madrasa, no, it doesn't necessarily mean now the person is going to school. No, azhabu ila al-madrasa means I will go to school. Okay, that is something we should note. So aghsilu particularly يدل على حصول الغسل, points to the occurrence of washing في الزمن الحاضر, in a present time, أو المستقبل, or future. والفعل, and the verb ألبس, I'm wearing, يدل على حصول اللبس, occurrence of wearing في الزمن الحاضر في الزمن الحاضر, points that occurrence of wearing in the present time أو المستقبل, or future. ويسمى كل فعل من هذا النوع, and every verb from this type is called فعلا مضارعا, it's called a فعل مضارع, it's a فعل مضارع. وإذا نظرت إلى الحرف الأول, and if you look at the first harf, the first letter of the verb, في كل فعل من هذه الأفعال, in each verb from these verbs. So when you put all the verbs together and you look at the first letter of each verb, types of this verb, وأشباهها, the expression وأشباهها means and it's like, in its likeness. So when you have verbs like this and you arrange them, or any verb like this or these ones, and you put them together and you look at the first letters, وجدته, you find it hamzatan, you find it being hamza, أو نونا, or noon, أو ياء, or ya'i, أو ta'an, or ta. So when you pick all these verbs that we just talked about, the first letter must definitely be either hamza, noon, ya'i, or ta. You can try, let's just try quickly. Agsilu, hamza. Albasu, start with hamza. Nal'abu, start with noon. Namshi, start with noon. Yambahu, yantabihu, start with ya'i. Ta'akulu, tadhbulu, they all start with ta. So they have to either start with hamza, noon, ya'i, or ta. That is present tense verb. When you find a present tense verb, definitely one of these four must be in the beginning. وتسمى هذه الأحرف الأربعة, and these four letters are called أحرف المضارعة. They are called أحرف المضارع, the letters of present tense. أحرف المضارع, the present tense letters. Okay. Some have formed words out of it. Some have said you can say A.Y.T.A from it. A.Y.T.A, to just give it one word. Okay. Al-Qa'ida, the ruling, we have Al-Fi'l al-Mudari'. Al-Fi'l al-Mudari', the present tense verb, huwa kullu fi'lin, it is any verb yadullu ala, that indicates husuli amalin, the occurrence of an action, fi zaman al-hadir, the dot is not so clear here, but it is fi zaman al-hadir, in the current time, aw al-mustaqbal, or future. Wala budda an yakuna, and it must definitely be mabdu'an, start with. It must definitely start with biharf, mabdu'an bi, start with harfin min ahruf al-mudari. It must definitely start with a harf, that is a letter among the present tense letters that we've just seen, alif, nun, ya'i, or ta. Wahiya, and these letters are hamza, nun, ya'i, and ta. So when you see a present tense verb and none of this is not starting with any of these letters, it is not a present tense verb. That is what this means. So far as you are told this verb is a present tense verb, then you are looking at it has to start with one of these letters. Okay, these are what we call present tense verb. This is the definition, and as I said, the qaida, memorize it. Okay, so this ends this partition of it. Next we move to al-fi'l al-amr. We cut it in pieces so that absorbing it wouldn't be cumbersome, to be very easy for us all to be able to absorb it. So till we meet on the next session to discuss the next partition, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.